January 5th, we're going to entertain something coming into our heliosphere. It is not an object on January 5th. That's a pulse. That's a wave. That's a lot of radiation coming inbound. Once it breaks the heliosphere, January 5th is going to be headed inbound. Nobody knows what the effects of that will be. We can only guesstimate. We're also going to have a shear point during that time, or a place of the Earth this thing will actually hit based upon a rotation, based upon the angle it comes into and everything else, and the concentration of radiation, as will be counted by a neutrino count. So we already have particles coming into the underground facilities where they count neutrinos, and they take the count is up. In fact, it's been sustained for a while. So once that happens, it's going to take a couple of days for it to come inbound. And when it does, we're going to know the effects of that. And that's very important, because I would consider this a very hot one. It carries a very exotic type of radiation. And with it is a lot of other things. So measuring the force of this wave is going to be very important. That will in turn run through a simulation, right? To give everybody a good idea of what it can actually push in our direction, what it can carry in our direction. Then after that, all bets are off, right? All bets are off.
An earthquake rattled parts of Northern California on Sunday for the second time in 2 weeks. The 5.4 magnitude quake was centered about 30 miles south of Eureka. And then on December the 20th, a 6.4 magnitude earthquake also struck near Eureka. And now one quake prediction research firm warned that the next big one could be imminent. On Monday morning, Quake Predictions published a warning that read, for the next 2 days, there's a dangerous situation of the likelihood of a 7.0 magnitude in the San Francisco Bay area to northwest of Los Angeles.
And the first thing I want to share with you is this screenshot of the heavens on January 6th. And we have a lineup of planets. Basically, all of the planets are from Gemini to Sagittarius. All of the planets, including the sun and the moon, are in this one lineup from Sagittarius through Gemini. Okay, so we have the full moon of January 6th in Gemini. We have Mars in the bull of Taurus. We have Uranus in Aries. We have Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces. Saturn is in Capricorn. And in between Sagittarius and Capricorn, we have Pluto and Venus. And then Sagittarius contains the Sun and Mercury. This is the lineup of planets. Basically, if you count them all, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 planetary bodies in this one stretch of the heavens. So basically, on all of the planets are on one side of the solar system from Earth's perspective. So this is one thing I want to share with you. The second thing I want to share with you is the Lord's perfect sign. From 8 years ago, 2015, January 5th brought together all of the eclipses going forward and backward, was a middle point. The Lord's perfect sign. The Tetrad Midpoint was January 5th, 2015, forming, as it were, like a menorah in the heavens, all coming to one central shamash, middle candle, right? Well, Hanukkah is an 8-day feast, and we have 8 years from this Tetrad Midpoint of January 5th from 2015, bringing us all the way now to where we are, January 5th, 6th, and 7th of 2023. Okay? So add this to what I just shared with you about this coming weekend. And I think we have something very, very significant indeed that we are watching. This everything we have been watching up until now, leading to Hanukkah, leading to Israel's new government, leading to the Sabbath afterwards, leading to the second Sabbath after the first, the appointed day being the full moon. I think we have something very significant indeed for this upcoming weekend.